System number 5, the culture code. Culture is not what you announce, culture is what you enforce. I know what you are thinking. I have a small team, maybe 2 or 3 or 5 people. Some of you have upwards to 10. Do I really need to think about culture? Yes, especially now. Because culture is not a poster on the wall. Culture is the behavior that you reward, the behavior that you tolerate, and the behavior that you punish. And you are setting those standards right now, whether you realize it or not. The worst behavior you accept becomes your standard. If you tolerate missed deadlines, then it becomes normal. If you tolerate sloppy work, then it becomes the bar. If you reward performance but ignore how someone treats the team, you teach everyone that the results matter more than the people. So this is the culture stack. Most founders build culture top-down, mission first, then values, then hope people live them. It never works. Build them from the bottom up. Observable behaviors. Build this first. What do people actually do daily? How do they communicate, make decisions, trust each other? This is your real culture, regardless of what you say your values are. Number 2, rituals and systems. The structures that reinforce behavior. Weekly recognition, feedback loops, meeting cadence. Without this, culture is random. Number 3, declared values. 3 to 5 values at max. The non-negotiables principles. If you would not fire your best performer for violating one, it is not a real value, it's marketing, and people can feel that. We have 4 values, for example, in our company. You want to have 3 to 5, okay? And mission and vision. Why does this company exist beyond making money? Your vision must be so big that the other people's personal visions fit inside of it. So if you are just doing this to make money, then you're gonna attract worse client than if you genuinely care about building something meaningful. You don't have to want to change the world, but it needs to be beyond you making more money so you can live a better life. Exercise. Write down the 3 most common behaviors in your company right now, good or bad, then ask, do my stated values match what actually happens? The gap between what you say and what people do, that's your culture, that's how your culture works. We will have a video separately in this module about our framework of our values, which is called the CARE framework. So you can take inspiration from that if you want, and I'll give you examples of other big companies, other values that you resonate with, so it will be simpler for you, and we'll discuss that in the next month. Now, let's talk about the enforcement matrix. This is how you make culture objective instead of emotional. Plot every team member on this grid. High performance, toxic talent. High performance, low values alignment. These people hit their numbers but poison the culture. They make good people leave. Remove them. Regardless of the result, they always cost more than they earn. Stars, these are high performance, high value alignment. Promote them, reward them publicly, make them examples. These are your cultural carriers and the future leaders. Move out, low performance, low value alignment. Performance improvement, plan or exit. Do not invest time here, be fair, but be fast to fire them. Developers, low performance, high value alignment, coach them, train them, give them time and resources. These are future stars. If you invest, most founders fire these people too quickly. So you need to keep being patient and develop these hires because these are going to be your most loyal people. The hardest decisions. The toxic talent quadrant is where most founders fail. They tolerate high performance who violate values because we need the revenue. One toxic high performer will cost you 3 stars. They always do. Fire them fast. The short-term pain is worth the long-term health of your business. Now, the recognition flywheel. People repeat what gets reinforced. If you only reward results, you get results without values. If you only reward values, you get nice people who don't get results. You need both. Cadence, action, daily, shout-outs tied to specific values. How? Slack channel, Telegram channels, WhatsApp groups, wherever you have your team, Asana, Monday.com, ClickUp, whatever. Tag the person and the value that they demonstrated. Weekly team celebration. In your weekly sync call out 1 to 3 people and what they did well. Monthly spotlight, one person highlighted company-wide, shared their story and impact. Quarterly awards, MVP awards, peer voted based on both values and performance. Recognition is free, but it only works if it's systematic. Random praise feels like favoritism. Structured recognition feels like culture. Build a system, run it every week, and watch how quickly people start living your values, because they see those values celebrated. Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.